My name is Nicole Temple-Assisi, and I'm the founder and CEO of Thrive Public Schools. The mission and vision behind Thrive was really to reimagine education and to think about what it could be and what it doesn't have to be. I think so often we create a box that we think education needs to fit into, and with Thrive we wanted to break out of that box and really focus on kids just being joyful and having a personalized learning experience that truly and deeply engages them. We're a diverse community. 50% of our students are at or below the poverty line. 50% of our students or more are students of color. Our community is really complex. Our learners are really complex. Not every kid has had access to the same pre-literacy skills, doesn't have access to the same books at home. And that means that it's up to us to make sure to meet students where they are. Our teachers are brilliant at doing that. They get to know their kids, the kids get to know each other, and we work together as a diverse community of learners to grow every year. Whether you are currently a grade level behind or you're 2 grade levels ahead, you shouldn't have to stop learning just because other students in your class aren't at the level that you are. And at Thrive, our teachers personalize learning to make sure every student grows and every student can expand their future and have access to college careers and the kind of community that we are creating together. Ultimately, education hasn't changed for hundreds of years. But our kids change all the time. Their tools change, the access they have to technology, so into the world around them. Our role is no longer just to give kids information, but to get them to do something with that information. Some of the ways we do that is by giving students blended learning opportunities. We give them technology so that they can move at their own pace. We give each student a personalized learning plan. Every student meets in a small group with a teacher who knows exactly what that student struggles with and what they're really strong at. In addition to that, we provide students with project-based learning experiences. Students are building and creating, designing, and are understanding that the things that they're learning in class are not just about homework or something that an adult told them how to do. Students are learning at Thrive that the work that they do actually matters and that it has transferable skills to the careers that they may want to take on. At Thrive, every teacher meets with all their students at the start and end of every day. In morning meeting, that's our time where we connect with students. We make sure every student is known, seen, and valued, not just by us, but by their peers. And so we start the day by greeting every student, by connecting with every kid. Because only when kids feel connected to and feel like they belong are they able to learn.
Good morning, Miles.
I think the most exciting piece of all this work for us is when we hear kids talk about how they've changed, how Thrive is a place where they're cared for. Our hearts light up when we hear stories about students who say, this place is different. I belong here. I can make a difference here. I'm growing here and I'm learning here. We want every kid to have experiences where their learning is joyful and where they feel like they're finally able to reach new personal bests.
They don't tell you you have to do this or that. Like, they just tell you, feel free to make what you want, but a version of this. I really improved on math. I think it was mostly because of the teachers, because they, whenever you are having a problem, they're always there to come and help you.
You need pond water for the bottom. I see students who would maybe be placed in what you consider a GATE class or a higher level class. Sometimes they can get a little bored in a regular class or annoyed with the kind of lower level teaching that you need to do. But what I see is that I have the ability to, I guess, get out of their way sometimes and let those students create amazing things. And today we're making little terrariums and aquatic ecosystems, like a biome in a bottle where you have the water in the bottom and there's a wicking material that takes it up to the soil. And we started with that, and I have students that have made pumps, made fountains with pumps from Home Depot. I had some students bring in vertical gardens today. Another one decided to take that idea and make a lunar greenhouse. Presenting them with this one idea but giving them an option to expand beyond that has fit the needs of all of these different students. And now my challenge is, how do I meet them where they are? By giving them a chance to make things that they really care about and present those in whichever way they can do the best, everybody has a chance to shine because we're building something that's bigger than us or bigger than a handout.
Our students are always inventing and improving and iterating. It reminds me to continue to look at data, to continue to ask them for feedback. One of the most valuable things that we do every year is we ask families and students to take a survey to tell us what's working, to tell us what they think we still need to work on. And we use that feedback and we share that data so that we can continue to get better and better. I think anyone who wants to do this work, I encourage you to not worry about all the things that are going to be hard. And I encourage you to not worry about any of the people that are going to say this can't be done, but rather focus on that vision. Focus on what it looks like when kids are deeply engaged and when their learning is personalized. And share that vision with as many people as you can. Don't wait to do this work until you've figured out all the answers. Start doing this work now, because the kids in your classrooms don't have another 4 years to wait until you're ready to implement this work. It's exciting work, and you have friends at Thrive that are excited to help you.